Good morning. Welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. Today we're going to do a lot of work on the floor, working on releasing tension, neck and shoulders. So as you get yourself settled, if you are home, in the class we're going to start lying down. So keep your block handy if you have one. If not, you can use a towel or some books. And just bring your knees up to standing, heels are on the mat. Bring your arms out to the letter T. Sink the shoulders down, tuck your chin, lift and tuck the lumbar spine. And just breathe. And let your whole body just sink into the floor. Releasing by using the weight of the body and gravity and the firmness of the floor to settle. Now, as you breathe here, take 3 breaths in whatever is a comfortable rate for you. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And as you breathe in and you breathe out and you find the rise and the fall of the breath, when you're ready, lift your arms a little bit above your head and just begin to rock your legs. Now, as you move your arms just a little bit, keep them soft. So as you keep your arms soft, it's more important that your arms rest on the floor. So you don't want your arms in the air, you want them just resting across, rocking out through the hips, to release anything in the lower back and through the shoulders. Because remember, hips and shoulders are connected. And keep your gaze soft and your jaw unclenched and your eyes relaxed. And keep breathing. And as you rock from side to side, lift that right hip as you go to the left, but keep that right shoulder on the floor. Pause. And then slowly roll back and go the other way. So the head stays at neutral and you lift that left hip up and the left shoulder stays on the floor. Both shoulders are connected to resting on the floor. And you do back and forth at your own pace. And as you lift, maybe you feel a little release underneath the shoulder blade, through the arm, under the arm, down the ribs, back and forth. And just notice what needs to be released. And one more on each side. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, you say to yourself, I am letting go. And if there's a specific thing you need to release, see if you can name it. And back and forth. Good. And then just come back to center, bring the knees into the chest, hold below the knees, just a gentle rocking side to side, just a little small rocking. Keep the feet soft, wiggle the toes. Good. And then just bring the feet up to the sky and get a little elevation through the legs and rock it out. Right here, keep the knees soft. Relax through the jaw. Good. Bring the feet to the floor again. This time, bring the feet together. Grab your block, if you would, and flat side, you're going to just slide it right underneath the tailbone, sacral spine. Palms are down, arms are parallel, chin is tucked, and we come right into our supported bridge pose. And just ask yourself to release anything that's tight across the shoulders. Notice the neck. Roll the palms up and down. See if you can release a little bit here. Palms up and down. Now you're going to walk your arms out a little bit, maybe into the letter A, if that's comfortable for your shoulders, just to get some more space. And then you can keep sliding. And as you slide out, just stop when you come to the position where your arms are in a letter the letter T and just roll the arms here. And just release across the shoulder blades. And relax the jaw. See how the ears feel back of the head. Good, and then roll it back down. So we're going to just bring it right back down to where we started. Just keep rolling until your arms come right back to that original position where we started, palms are down, and notice how that feels here. Take the right arm, lift it behind you, and stretch it, maybe a little hovering above the floor, and then sink the arm a little bit, bend the elbow, and just let it rest here. Good, take the left leg, stretch it long, hover it. Take a big stretch right here. Soften the jaw. And then bring it in and switch to the other side. So start with the left arm, bring it behind you any amount. Right leg, stretch it out. Take a breath right here. Soften it. And then release and bring it in. And take your time. Take the right leg, cross it over the left. Tiny, 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 tiny rocking. Now remember, you're on a block. If you don't have a block and you're on the floor, that's perfectly fine as well. You're just going to gently rock right here. And then release that leg and switch to the other side and rock it out. Nice and slow. Maybe roll your head a little bit, just a little gentle rocking, and then pause. Good, release that. Bring your arms up to the sky, clasp your hands, rock it gently here. Shoulder heads are down. And just ease that space between the shoulders. Relaxing the jaw. Noticing any spots that are tight or uncomfortable. And just gently warming up that space. Swallowing gently. Good, and then bringing your hands right to the ribs, shoulders tucked down and under, and feel the breath. You can rock your head if you need it, but not a lot. And then pause. Slide your hands to hold the block, bring your knees into your chest. Just let your legs be suspended for a little minute, and then just begin to pedal your feet. Roll your feet around in a circle. And then reverse your circle. Good, bring your feet all the way up right into your supported shoulder stand. Point and flex your feet and feel that. Point one, flex the other. Take your time. Bring your breath with you. Take your right leg, cross it over the left. Left foot flexes, right foot points. Take a big stretch right here. And then release the legs and switch to the other side. Right foot flexes, left foot points, and stretch it out right here. And then release that, wiggle the toes, bring the feet all the way back down, take a breath. Pedal the feet. Move them around in a circle and reverse your circle. Good. Bring your feet so that you point your toes, and with control, you're just going to bring your legs down until your toe tip of your toes touch the mat, really controlling with your lower belly and your back, and then you inhale and you bring it up. And now flex your feet and heels slowly, do the same thing. Now the heels, you got a little more space to go, so you don't want to just plop your legs right down. You want to do it with control, take your breath. As soon as the heels touch the mat like a little feather, you bring it right back in. You're going to feel it right in the lower belly. Breathe. Bring your feet. Now I want my feet flexed. I'm going to press up into the sky, open up my legs, big V, lowercase v, and press up, capital letter V, and really stretching it out here. Lowercase, press it up. Lowercase, press it up. One more, lowercase, press it up. Bring it in, relax your legs, bring it down, slowly and gently to the mat. Now, pressing into your feet, lift up off the block, but stay up. Palms are parallel. Take a breath right here. On the next inhale, when you exhale, roll slowly and gently right back down onto the mat. Good. Release the soles of your feet together. Bring your arms out, letter T, and just rock your legs. Get a little movement through that lower back and body and legs, and feel like you're just rocking gently on water, but always bringing yourself back into balance. Good. Pause, slide both feet long, go into your full body stretch. Take a big stretch. Take a big yawn. Stretch it all out. Good. Bring your knees into your chest, cross the right foot over the ankle, cap your knees. Fingertips are pointing toward the toes. Roll it out. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your legs all the way up, come right into a happy baby, rock it out. Good, and then come to center, opposite leg. So left foot over the right, cap the knees again, widen the legs, little pelvic tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse. Take a moment to settle yourself into the other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring your legs up, happy baby, rock it out. Good. Stretch your legs and stretch your arms up to the sky. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Shake it up. Shake, 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 shake. Go into your full body stretch. Big yawn. All right, bring the right leg in. You're going to bring your arms. Now, if it's comfortable, you can leave your arms above. You can come into cactus arms. You can go to the letter T. You can bring your arms down, letter A. You can bring your hands to your ribs. You pick what you want. Now, I'm going to press into this right standing foot, and I'm going to roll to the left. Keep my head at neutral, and come back down. Keep the shoulder on the mat. Couple of these. And we'll do 3, so a couple more. And then roll that leg out to the number 4, reclining tree. So take a breath right here. Flex that extended foot so that you feel that strength through the bottom of the foot. And then slide that bent knee down and see if it's just a little longer. Bring that left foot up. Bring your arms out to the letter T. And now I press into the standing foot and I roll the left foot up toward the right, and I rock it back down a couple times. 2, and one more, 3. And roll it back out. Letter number 4 looks like a tree. Slide your arms up into your tree. Take a breath. Soften anything that needs attention. And then slide that leg nice and long. Bring your arms and legs and go into your full body stretch. Measure it all out. Take a breath. A big yawn. Good. Bring your feet back up, hold behind the legs, and just a little rocking. Legs are straight, but not locking the knees. Just a little stretch here. Soften through the shoulders. Get the benefit of this as an inversion. Good, bring the feet back to the mat. And now you're just going to roll to whatever side calls to you, so we can just transition. So bring your arm that's closest to the floor underneath your head and neck, and just recline like you're sitting in a chair. Your top arm is supporting you like a teepee. And you take a breath. Now, while we're here, let your whole body weight sink into this side body so you can activate some acupressure points. And then take the top leg and stretch it straight out from the hip. And bring that top arm up and over the ear. And take a nice big stretch here. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your wrist and your ankle, get some movement here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Release and bring it in. Take a breath. Good. Now you're just going to roll to the opposite side. I'm going to transition myself to the other side. If you need to go into a full body stretch before you switch sides, that's great. And as you breathe right here, same thing. See if you can keep your knees in line with your hips, knees in line with the ankles, like you're sitting in a chair. Keep your shoulders nice and level so you don't collapse. Sink your body weight into the surface of the floor. Take a breath. Notice how this side feels. Now remember, if you have gastro issues, reflux, GERD, indigestion, whatever, you want to spend more time on your left side than your right. Now I'm going to take my top leg and stretch it nice and long, bring my arm up and over the ear. Nice long straight line as much as I can make it. So release the leg lower to the floor so it's straight out from the hip, and take a breath. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, move the wrist and the ankles. Make sure you go in both directions. And then bring it in and take a breath and rest. Take a sigh, a breath, a release, whatever you need. Now we're going to use this to transition into a seated position. So I'm just going to take my top leg and stretch it behind me so I can roll up onto my elbow and bring myself slowly and gently up. Bring the soles of the feet together. Hold underneath the knees and rock it out and see how you feel. Take a breath. Good. Stretch your legs nice and long. Take a breath right here. Take your hands so I am going to the left. If you're on the opposite side, it doesn't matter. I'm going to slide my hands to the left and bring my legs and stack them into deer pose so that I can just rest right here for just a breath. Sit up nice and tall. Feel how you are. If this doesn't work for your knees, then you don't do it. So my legs are to the right. I go in just a gentle twist to the left, just gentle. And then switch, gentle. And then come back to center and settle. See if you can sit up nice and tall. Take a note of your neck. And now we're going to swing to the opposite side. Take a breath. Notice how this feels. You all look great. Take a breath. Close your eyes. Settle into the hips. Feel that sensation of grounding down. My legs are to the left, so I go to the right, starting that way gently. Don't lean. Just start small. And then to the opposite side. Now we're going to lean. If you don't choose to do it, then you don't. I'm going to take my hands, my right leg is bent, my hands come on either side, and I rock. So your head is right in line with your length of your spine, so don't let your head wobble around. You don't need any neck or head injuries. This is going to rock into that side body. You can make it as high or as low as you need it to be. If you're comfortable, you can bring it lower, but you only go where it's comfortable for you. And then come up, take a breath, and switch to the other side. Hands frame that opposite leg, and you come up and down at your own pace. Nice stretch here through the hips, grounding through the shoulders, head's an extension of the spine. Breathing in and breathing out as you come forward. Just a gentle rocking motion here. And then bring it up, soles of your feet together, and rock it out. And see if you feel a little more grounded through your sitting bones. Good. Slide your legs long again, little rocking. Come back to center, twist to the right. Take a breath. See if you can lift up a little taller. Gaze is soft. And then opposite side, take your time. Notice one side may not feel the same as the other. And so I go to the opposite side. I give myself a moment. See if you can sit up through the spine. Nice. Good job. And then opposite side. Good. Soles of the feet together. Now feel that. Slide your hands right to your ankles, shoulders down, take a breath. Curl back, knees up. Exhale. Let it out with the breath. And curling back and forth, making it as deep or as shallow as you need it to be. Take a breath. Good, one more. And then rock it out again. Take your time. Now slide your legs again. We're going to come right up into our table. But we're going to take our block with us because we're only using this as a transition so that we can come down into a supported child's pose. So take your block, and if you don't have a block, you can stack your hands, 1 potato, 2 potato. You just want to find a spot where you can rest. So your head is a continuation of the length of your spine. Your arms are in a Sphinx pose, and you breathe. And you relax right here. Any busyness of the mind, ask yourself to release it. If you need, and if you like, you can rock your head a little bit, but if it's too much for your head and neck, then you don't do it. Slide your arms a little forward, not too far first. And then when you're ready, you can extend your arms maybe a little more. And if you want, you teepee your fingers and you release the fingertips
into the mat. And then you release the arms. If that's comfortable for you, take a breath. Good. Slide your right arm back and keep your left arm forward and just soften through the shoulder. And then switch to the other side. Take your time, release through the shoulder. Now, if you're comfortable, you can bring both arms behind you in a traditional child's pose. Bring your arms back. If you're comfortable, you can stay right here. You can remove the block and come right into your extended child's pose, but you go only where it's comfortable for you. Slide your arms out so that you look like a frog. So your arms are like cactus arms. Palms are down. Take a breath. Slide your hands back so you can gently press down, tuck your chin, lift up. Rock your shoulders just a little bit. And just a little rocking here. You can make it as high or as low as you want it to be. I'm keeping mine high today. And just a little small movement. Good. Slide your arms to the front and rock here just a little bit. Just shifting your weight right and left, feeling that connection, left hip, right shoulder, right hip, left shoulder, and visualizing this big X on your back body, shifting it all out. Good. Walk down so your forearms are resting on the mat, and you can shift it again. Keep your head an extension of the spine. Good. Now, you can stay right here. You can slide your right arm forward and let your left arm prop in a variation of threading the needle. If you need a block, if you want to go into the full expression of the pose, you can let your head rest on a block, or you can bring your head all the way down to the floor. You pick what is most comfortable for you. Relax the shoulder, take a breath. Work out all the kinks if you have any. Relaxing the jaw, the eyes, the breath. And then slide your arm back, slowly lift up. You're just going to twist yourself right into the opposite side. So left arm forward, right arm under, and you bring it right back down. You find the place that's most comfortable for you. Breathe. Slowly and gently lift yourself up. Take a breath. Rock it again. Little rocking here. See if you feel like you have a little more space to move. Good. Come back to neutral. We're just going to come right into any variation of a child's pose that you like. So if you want to come back to an extended child, if you want to do your 1 potato, 2 potato, if you want to stack your hands into creating a little nest for your forehead, if you want to bring your arms behind so the palms are up, you pick what's most comfortable for you. If you want to keep your head resting on the block, perfect. Slide your hands back to frame the face. Inhale, ripple up like a wave. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Gentle wave. Inhale, ripple up. Feel that movement through the spine. Exhale, let it go. Make it slow and gentle. Combine the inhale with the lift. And the exhale with the curl. Back down. And as you inhale and you lift up and you let go, give yourself credit for being observant of how this feels on the inside in the subtle body. And then just lift it all the way up, take a breath, move your legs so you can come right up into your table, tuck your toes, little stirring of the pot. Now, if you have an issue and this isn't working for your knees, then you don't do it. Or you can always put a support, a cushion, some towels, a blanket underneath your knees, and then you pause and you go the other way. Shift a little side to side, take your time. And we're just going to transition for a short moment. So I'm going to bring my right foot forward and then my left foot forward and hang into my forward fold. Make it the expression that works for you. So if you don't want to go all the way to the floor, don't. If you have health issues, your head is up. And then when you're ready, you ripple it up. Slowly and gently bring it all the way up. Head comes up. Last. Roll the shoulders. Take your time. There's no race. See if you can roll out beautifully anything that's tight through the shoulders. Take your time. Good. And then when you're ready, that's when you reverse it. So if you need a few more in one direction, that's what you do. A couple more. Keep your breath moving, roll forward again. But this time, don't go to the floor. Just about midway so you're in the knees area with your fingers and shake it out. And then roll it up. Head comes up last. Hula hoop. Move the hips. Take the breath with you as you move around. And then reverse your circle. Nice job. Step a little wider and see if you can go right into a figure eight and really move the ankles, knees, feet, hips, shoulders come along for the ride. And then when you're ready, you shift directions, giving yourself credit to find that momentum so that you just shift as best you can without an effort. And then you pause and just rock it side to side. Bend the knees a little bit. Heels are in, toes are out. Nice tall posture. Breathe. Good job. Release the arms, bring them down and up and down and up and down and up. Good. And moving side to side, nothing can knock you down. Breathe. When I bring it down, I'm bringing the hands right to the tops of the knees or the tops of the thighs, and I rock it out here. Again, be mindful of where your head and neck are in space. Breathe. Good. Come to neutral, rest your arms. You can come as high or as low as you need it to be, and you rock it out here. Release your spine, ripple up, head comes up last. Good. Reverse your circle. So go the other way. See how that feels. Good. Roll it forward any amount. You can go all the way down if you choose. And just rock it out here. Just kind of a little sway. Good. Roll it out. And now, widen your arms. Keep your arms open. Swing around a little bit. Keep your eyes focused on a spot that's not moving until you can bring it all the way up and rock out
through the shoulders. Take your time. Feel like you're a helicopter. Your arms are your propellers. And you breathe. Bring it down and just swing slowly and gently. And if you choose, you can tap. Opening the door of life. Take a breath. Good, slow it down. Just take a breath here. Stand in your Tadasana, hip distance. Nice posture. Lifting up, leveling down. Take a breath. Lift the arms just to shoulder height and rock out through the shoulders, bringing out the washcloth. Good, release down, take a breath. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up, and let it go. Small and gentle. You want to feel like you're just a beautiful piece of fabric moving in a gentle breeze on a wash line on a beautiful summer day. It's effortless. Now, if you need more, you can widen your legs and open up your arms some more. So get that sensation of flying. The air is moving you, and it's effortless. Bring it up and to the right. Inhale, lift to center, to the left, and up and down at your own rate. Good, one more set. To the right and to the left. And gently lift up, exhale, forward fold, any amount. Take a breath. I'm going to bring it right back down to the mat. Slide your legs to one side. Come all the way down. Go into your full body stretch. Take a breath. Arms are wherever it's comfortable for you. And breathe. Good. Bring the left knee up to standing. Hug that right leg in. And take a breath right here. You can point and flex the foot. Roll it around at the ankle. And then just reverse. Stretch it all the way up. Big stretch. Point and flex here. Roll it around at the ankle. And reverse your circle. Good. Shake that leg. Shake, 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 shake. I'm going to take my right hand. I'm going to rest it on the outside of the thigh. And I'm going to just let that leg stretch out. Left hand is on that left hip, and I stretch it here. And then lift up. And one more. Take a breath. Bring it up. Cross that leg over. Arms letter T. Come into your rocking pigeon and see how it feels here. Good. Pause. Now I'm going to take my left hand and let it rest on the left hip, right hand on the right thigh, about midway, and then I'm just going to pulse that hip. Feel that hip and the joint, and don't push it. It's just a gentle pulsing. The ankle is off the thigh, so there's no pressure on that joint. Good, and then release that leg and slide it nice and long. Stretch it long. Stretch the arms above your head, big stretch. Bring that leg in and we switch to the other side. So I hug that left leg in. Give it a good hug. Point and flex. Roll it around at the ankle. Reverse your circle. Good, stretch it all the way up, big stretch. Back of the hamstrings, point and flex the foot.
Roll it around at the ankle. Reverse your circle. Shake the legs, shake, 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 shake. Bring it over, arms out, letter T, and rock it out. You can make this as big or as small in the rocking motion as you would like. Breathe. One side, just note, one side may not feel the same as the other. Good. Come to center just for a moment. So the left hand rests on the left thigh, right hand on the right hip, and we just pulse it here. And just soften that hip, welcoming movement into the hip, the joint. And then bring that leg all the way up. I'm going to slide my left hand to support the leg and just roll it out to the side and just take a stretch here. Breathe. Feel that stretch. Don't overdo it. Bring it up and then stretch it out again. Big stretch. And then bring it up, both legs. Big V, rock it out. Good, come into your happy baby. You can do any variation you want. If you want to hold the feet, inside, outside edges of the feet. If you want to hold the big toes in a yoga toe lock. You want to hold behind the legs, that's where you go. Good, bring the feet back to the mat, arms out, letter T, go right into your windshield wipers. And soften. Good, now just pause for a moment. We're gonna keep the feet up so it doesn't create strain in the lumbar spine. So I'm gonna tuck in the lumbar spine. You can use whichever hand you want. So right hand can rest, or left hand can rest, whichever your preference, about middle of the chest, and then the opposite hand's gonna come above your head. Elbows out to the side. And then just think about what you think about and relax any busyness of the mind. And then ask your heart to soften. So who's in charge today? Is your brain overworking? Is your heart super emotional? Are you over anything? Overwhelmed, overly sensitive, overly cautious, over anything that you can come up with. And just say to yourself, I'm looking to create balance between my thoughts, my emotions, my mind, and my heart. And take a breath. Ask yourself for that sensation of creating balance deep within. Softening your head, your eyes, your jaw, your neck, your elbows. Now, visualizing this as if it were a figure 8. Feel the movement of the breath. Now take your hand that's on your head and bring it right to your belly so it'll join your other hand here. And then ask yourself, what do I need to digest? What do I need to release and let go of? And you breathe. And as you breathe in and you breathe out and you feel the breath, feel the rhythm of the breath. Does it have a glitch to it? Is it even on the inhale and the exhale? No judgment, just observe and see if you need to move or shift anything that needs a little more attention. Now I'm going to walk the soles of my feet together and move my hands now to the hips. And I want to ask myself to be able to move forward. Where do I need to move myself forward into a different space, a healthier place, a comfortable place? And then just slide your legs long and rest right here. You could roll your head if you need it. And then go into your full body stretch. And feel what you feel. Space, length, calmness, a different breath, a calmer mind, a slower heart rate. And I want to give you a long Shavasana. So if you need to rock it out a little bit, if you need to bring your legs up, if you need to do any kind of twists, if you need to come into an unsupported bridge pose, if there's anything that you need, you pick the one that you need, or 2 or 4 or 10, whatever you need. And then when you're ready, that's when you land. So if you brought with you a blanket or you brought with you some props to make yourself comfortable, feel free to use that. And if you're home, you can set yourself up into any place that's comfortable for you. Remember, you do not have to necessarily stay with your legs extended. If your lower back bothers you, keep your knees bent up. If it's uncomfortable to stay on your back, roll onto your side. If at some point you're uncomfortable and you need to make a shift, that's what you do. And give yourself a few moments right here. And ask yourself before we start and I play the bowls, how do you feel now that's different than how you felt when you started? As you breathe in and you breathe out right here, give yourself the gift of the pause. I am breathing in and I am breathing out into the space that belongs only to me. I am resting in this place and gathering to myself the gift of peace. Peace of a calm but reflective mind. A calm, relaxed heart. Digesting anything that I need to move out. My physical body, my subtle body, my emotional body, my spiritual body. As I breathe in and I breathe out, I feel the full length of who I am. I'm paying attention. I'm listening. I'm noticing. I'm observing. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. I am collecting to myself all the things I need to heal, to restore, to recharge, to refresh, to renew, to refocus, to realign, to make a new plan, to create a new thought. And as I breathe in and I breathe out right here, I ask myself, what can I let go of? A habit, a thought, a worry, a fear, the unknown, the what if. What if I let go of something that isn't working?
Will I feel better, lighter, softer, more open, taller? So as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, feel that sensation of resting on the earth. Connecting the element of the earth to the element of the earth within your own self. Grounded, rooted, balanced, supported. Moving into a place where I'm flexible and at ease. I'm moving out of the way. I'm shifting. I'm releasing. I'm letting go. I'm relaxing into this space where I am supported. And I ask myself, as I rest in this place, for an inspirational thought. When I'm relaxed, what do I need to pull up that I don't have time to think about when I'm running around during the course of my day? And then pay attention. Pay attention to what releases, relaxes, shifts on a subtle body level. Soften the space around your eyes, the back of your throat, through the ears. Unclench your teeth. Soften the center of your forehead, the back of your head, the length of your neck, the space across your shoulders. If you're holding something that was in the past, do you give yourself permission to let the past go? Because you cannot change the past. And as you breathe right here, feel that sensation of just being in the present moment. Breathing in and breathing out. Assessing only this moment, this little bit of time in your day or your week that you've allocated for yourself. There's nowhere to go and there's nothing to do for the next few moments but to create a shift. And as you rest, let your body soften even more. It's effortless. The hardest thing in any yoga practice is coming to stillness. So when you come to stillness, you just be still. So that you can be true to your true self. I am breathing in and I'm breathing out at a rate that's comfortable for me. I am recharging, I am refreshing, I am renewing, I am releasing, I am recreating. I am listening, I am noticing, I am observing. And in this place where I am, at this moment, this perfect moment in time, I give to myself the gift of a compliment, an affirmation, a positive connection to my inner self. I am, and fill in the blank. In this place where I am, I feel only positive things. I know that when I'm relaxed and I am at ease, I can be, and you fill in the blank. The greatest gift that I possess, that I love and cherish above all things is today I am going to reflect and speak only words that heal. And so today I am going to speak the word, pick it, and make it a beautiful word. When I relax the busyness of the mind, when I bring clarity to my thoughts and calmness to my heart, I am. And I understand that whatever I bring to myself, whatever my choices are, I always have the gift of change. I always have the opportunity to make a new choice so that I can transform when something doesn't work. So as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, take a nice deep breath. Feel that sensation of energy pulling all the way up through your legs, from the bottoms of your feet with the breath, stretching it all out, full body stretch, expanding like a rubber band into this humongous amount of space that you've created for yourself. Take a big sigh, a big yawn, a big whatever you need. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock it out a little bit. And then whenever you're ready, bring your arms and legs up to the sky and shake it out. And visualize that you're shaking out anything else you don't need. And so you're bringing yourself to a place where you're awake and alert and paying attention. And then go into your full body stretch again, big stretch. And then whenever you're ready, you rotate to whatever side calls to you. Rest there for a moment. Support your head and neck. As we transition back, when you're ready, into whatever's a comfortable seated position for you. Take your time. And when you bring yourself up, just sit for a moment. Sit up tall, shoulders over the hips, hands resting, grounding you down, softening your jaw, and then stirring the pot. Taking all the separate parts of the practice and making something new. Something delicious. Pause when you're ready, rotate the other way. Something that will allow you to feel nourished and allow you to flourish in the space where you reside. And then twist to one side. And then twist to the other side. And one arm down and one arm over. And then opposite side. And lift up and feel like you're this living three-dimensional triangle. And bring down everything you need so that you can just embrace that sense of connection right to your heart. Because whoever you are is no mistake. And you are here for a reason. And that is enough. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you, my friends, for coming out. Have a great day. Drink some water, eat some protein, and I'll see you next time. You're welcome.